Alright, I think I'll answer a few questions today. No one's in particular, just the questions I always get. Such as, let's say, the first one. Are you still doing anything? Have you given up on your series? Quite popular. And as always I answer, I don't want to. Still have jokes that I think are funny. For whatever next episode, I got the dialogue cut, maybe 50 different versions, and I have the raw footage. I really don't feel like editing anything. I mean, it's just so tedious. I hate all things tedious. Now, you get into one with all kinds of energy. It's a labor of love. Every joke you have is funny and must be heard. It would be a sin not to. But as it goes on, you just don't have the same energy to do it. So it becomes less like doing something fun and more like pushing a boulder, just because you want to get it up one more hill. But this is a natural process. If people had given Hitler comments, say, hey man, when's the next painting coming out? You still doing your paintings? Well, he may never have gone into politics, and whoever replaced him would no doubt have neither the desire or hell even the charisma to pull off a Holocaust. So yeah, by trying to tell abridgers to keep making episodes, you're getting rid of the world's next hit. I know what you're thinking, or at least I hope you're thinking, hey, that sounds pretty cool, right? Yeah, but the exclusion of Hitler would not get rid of World War II. As a matter of fact, without any other evidence other than some kind of butterfly effect bullshit, America would still probably go to war with Japan and the nuclear bombs would still be made. Meanwhile, in Europe, without the Nazis' brutality all across it, many of the European nations today would still be quite ready for more and more war. Not so burned off of it as they are now. As a matter of fact, probably the only power player today that wouldn't have a nuclear bomb would be probably the nation of Israel, which, without the Holocaust, may not have become a nation. Furthermore, without Hitler to be that one guy that, makes all anti-Semitism, just takes the joke too far, it would probably be still quite acceptable today, and can't tell you what other forms of isms and biased may still exist. At some point, I envisioned that we would evolve into a Mad Max future, maybe ruled by Soviets. So yeah, no one ever talks about the good that came because of how big a dick Hitler was. He could have just made on those paintings. But where was I? Oh yeah. Anyways, it becomes difficult to make episodes because the games I chose, well, it's hard to make a dialogue-based narrative when almost 80% of the game is just played with only you, the player character, and no one else. I suppose I can make a monologue-based narrative, such as like a Let's Play or a mind game, but I hate to just follow the popular wagon, which is probably already settled with those. Just stay the course. If I stay the course, I mean probably do nothing. Good ideas. It just, doesn't translate that well. It's like I'm making it's like I got like a brainchild birth control. It's like, so doctor, how's this work? Well, we're just gonna put this plastic ring around your brain stem, and you'll still be able to have ideas. You just will not have an intelligent way to convey them. Huh, you sure this is harmless? Absolutely sure. Wait a minute, that's not a contraceptive. That's some kind of, it's a ring from a soda bottle. You a real doctor? Also, that's another danger of monologue, as I tend to ramble and lose a point. I have no one to bounce off of, such as, I am, how's that, 4 minutes? I got other questions to answer. Screw the other questions. I don't feel like doing FAQ anyways. Let's see. Another thing that happened is, when researching for more episodes, I would have come across this website called Tropes. Reading through at least 3 pages is like, I should read through a lot of these. That would truly help my comedy writing. Short story, they didn't. I am no closer to having new ideas, just plenty of old ideas for reference. Furthermore, it just wastes way too much time. I mean, you have a problem when if you look through your history, you got more example of tropes than you do of porn. For example, if you were to go into my history and display all the websites I've been to that had the word sex in the URL and cut pasted those into a Word document, you will have 13 pages worth and 633 mentionings of the word sex. If you were to do the same process for tropes, you would have 18 pages with 1,509 mentionings of the word tropes. And that's just in the past week. Honestly, I think I could get more done if I just took up cocaine. Often I will eventually get around to recording something, but after I've recorded it, I just find myself hating it. You know, I have brilliant ideas in my head, but I just never like how it comes out. For example, I may have this idea, hey, I'm gonna, write a line that, by example, makes fun of haters and bigotry by giving an example of a prime example, kind of a Stephen Colbert thing. Alright. It's going to be this big, deep, intellectual pseudo-joke. And I press record. Use a homo. Use a homo N-word. Little bitch. And so I end record, look at it, remove noise, remove the spacing. Yeah, screw it. Maybe I'll just make a couple of cuts for taste. And so the final product is basically use little. And then I'm like, but I gotta fill so much time with a complete monologue. Screw it, I'll just stretch it to fit. Use a little N-word, little. Some of you at home, or at school, or on their iPhone, or in the car, I don't recommend listening to me in the car. May put you to sleep. May be saying, why did you even record the N-word in the first place? Often I don't. Should clear that up. I'm not racist, I'm just racially insensitive. They both look, smell, and taste like the same thing, but at the root of it, it's not based in ignorance, or fear, or hatred, but in just terrible social skills, which may be further rooted from, I don't know, Asperger's or just jacking off too much. Some of you may be saying, whoa, lucid, real talk, lucid. Jacking off, doesn't give you poor social skills, does it? I mean, seriously, be serious with me, man. Does jacking off give you poor social skills? Yes. And I'm gonna tell you why, is because it just makes you not try for anything. Imagine you're going on a date. Oh, yeah, go on lots of those. Always booked. 5 nights a week. Saturday night, bitches come to me. Sunday night, I put my sack on ice. Ice is the name of my bottom, bitch. Real talk. Okay, tangenting back, sorry. Just imagine going on a date, but before you do, you snap one off. And I swear you are not going to be charming in any manner whatsoever, because you're just not going to care to try for anything. Aren't you going to help me out of the car? Fuck that. Aren't you going to help me sit down? What, are you retarded? You know how to sit down. Aren't you going to tell me I look nice? You're kind of heavy set, and it's really doesn't help the fact that you're also kind of a bitch on top of that. Hey, waiter, what will y'all each be having? Let's see, I'll have the steak, some onion rings. In fact, onion rings, stuffed bell peppers, steak, and what's this? Garlic and onion stew. Yes. Some of that. What do you think I should get? Well, I feel like I'd be a dick if I told you to get a salad, because that wouldn't get you your full set of nutrients. I'm gonna say you should go for a chicken salad. That way, it's not gonna make you much more fat, and it should give you a full set of protein. Check comes. So, aren't you gonna pay for me? Ooh. I thought this was your treat. Did not even bring my wallet. Okay, tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna sneak off to the bathroom, go out the window, and pull the car up. Meanwhile, in 5 minutes, I want you to dart upward, pull through the door. Do not try to jump over the wooden handrail. You're heavy set, you'll probably break it. Go over the metal one, out to your style. In fact, you do this one without style, I may still fuck you tonight. Maybe. I don't know. Let's just watch TV and fall asleep. Oh, other things. Often I think of a nice musical number, but I just do not like the way my own voice sounds when I try to sing. It's a shame, because in my mind, the lyrics I write are awesome. Chris Angel, Chris Angel, how did you do that? You just freaked my mind. By freak I mean fuck. Oh money, where did you go? Every time I get paid, I'm broke again. I'm just a fool. By freak I mean fuck. Yeah, I just went back and listened to that. Hate it. Some of you may leave the comment, oh, it wasn't that bad. I thought it was funny, but I'm not gonna believe it. I hate the sound of singing voice. Other things, I hate that ugly motherfucker that stares at me in the mirror. I mean, I'm not ugly, I just don't like the way I look. Not that any of these are my fault. Singing lessons are expensive, and I just really don't care to work out. It's God's fault. Should have made me prettier and have a better singing voice to start out with. Honestly, I should have been a prodigy of singing and beauty, but I wasn't, so I went into comedy. I always like to save my video files as WMA, no, WMV. I like it because 1, they don't take up much file on hard disk, 2, however crappily I edit, it doesn't show the scenes. You know, it's a similar thing. Whenever I'm trying to Photoshop a fake picture, I always save it as a JPEG. It is much harder to detect a doctored up JPEG to an altered, I don't know, any other type of more intelligent photo file. Kinda works on the same principle, you know. You can know how to play a guitar, or you can just turn the distortion up, and most things will sound epic to a certain class mindset of people. Not that I'm too lazy with editing. I mean, here, check this out. I'm gonna ramble on an unedited, any form audio starting now. Alright. Okay, the gaps are not usually this big. I just don't really have anything much to say. Normally I have a general idea, but there's still pretty big gaps. Alcohol's fun. Yeah. Tasty stuff. Wouldn't recommend it if you're underage. Not because I'm trying to be a good example, it's because I just don't want a lawsuit on my hand. But yeah, tasty stuff. Mostly like it because I'm good at it. You know, consuming large quantities and not dying. And I like anything that, you know, I can do a lot of and not die. Okay, this isn't working too well because I'm editing myself. I'm trying not to say anything particularly offensive. You know, something racist or a dead baby joke. This is, honestly, the scientific process is tainted. Well, ending that, I should point out that I am not an alcoholic, not all the time. In fact, 98% of the average month, I'm completely sober. The remaining portion of whatever I just said that I have fun with and everything. Should get close to wrapping this up, as YouTube has not given me my 15 minutes plus allowance. I just want to end on a joke. Screw it, I'll go blue. Titty, shitty, cock, bullshit, penis, titties, boobies, dick, balls, cunt. Do not say the N-word, because that could offend people. Cunt.